It's a day this mother and wife has impatiently waited on for 2 painstaking years.
Oh, I am so excited. I am so excited. So happy today because today is my special day.
Now, Flight 5124 from Dallas cannot come fast enough.
I am crying tears.
Yeah, the tears of joy.
Yay!
Yeah.
But first, let's take you overseas to Kabul, Afghanistan, August 15, 2021. Latifa Ekheiary, her husband Boston Rezai, Latifa's sister, and the couple's then 2 boys were trying to flee the country after the Taliban officially took control of Afghanistan. A quick history recap. After the horrific 9/11 attacks in 2001, the U.S. and allies pushed the Taliban out of Afghanistan to neighboring Pakistan. 13 years later, in 2014, the U.S. helped the country put the Afghan National Defense in charge of its own country. From afar, the Taliban continued to slowly take back control of rural parts of the country, though. The Afghani government eventually started dwindling in numbers. By the end of August 2021, the U.S., in a controversial move by President Biden, would withdraw all of its troops from Afghanistan. August 15, 2021, the same day the family was efforting getting out of the country, Afghanistan's then president fled and the Taliban officially took control of the country.
Afghans are thronging to Kabul's airport, desperate to get on planes and leave the country at any cost.
Videos like these showing Afghan citizens running alongside U.S. military planes leaving Kabul's airport made news around the world. Latifa's husband, Boston, was a member of the Afghani National Police and worked counterterrorism.
They had a kill order for him and his family. And so, and it was an order from the government, the Taliban government, to kill him on sight.
The Kabul airport was too busy. The Taliban is shooting the people. Situation is very bad. I was pregnant. 1 year is born here.
And so when they finally got to the area where they could get to the plane, Taliban saw Boston. And so there were gunshots. They were trying to kill him. They were trying to kill him. And so he drew the fire away from his family. And she was pushed toward the plane. She refused to get on the plane without her family. They had been pulled from her hands, but she was 5 months pregnant. And she couldn't move. But her sister stopped going toward the plane and ended up going toward the boys. And she saved their lives.
Latifa, 5 months pregnant, was separated from the rest of her family and somehow made it on a plane, arriving in the United States to Baton Rouge. The Taliban blew up their home in Afghanistan. A large hole is all that remains there where their house once stood. Her sister, husband, and then 3 and 8-year-old boys survived by living in caves. Her sister was often forced to hide out because the Taliban would take young women to do what they wanted with.
Had a lot of problems last 2 years, and there were a lot of fear. And because of being scared of Taliban, we had a secret life, and we were living and we were hiding from them because of being scared and not getting caught by them.
Since then, Roxanne Welsh with the Family and Youth Service Center in Baton Rouge met Latifa and made it her life goal to reunite this family. Their visa in Pakistan had expired, and under Pakistan's laws, a person cannot leave the country with an expired visa. That meant they needed American visas, which Senator Bill Cassidy's office made happen. But all that requires money. That's when Roadrunner owner Judy Smart entered the picture, and over the years donated $6,000 in total to reunite this family.
I just couldn't bear some of the pictures and things that I was seeing of those children. And, you know, most anybody can find a couple of bucks to donate.
And 2 days later, they had the visas to come into Pakistan.
The flight was booked 36 hours from Pakistan to Qatar, to Dallas, to Baton Rouge. Every hour passed like a week. The plane finally on the ground in Baton Rouge.
It's open, and someone just came out.
They're coming out now.
They're coming out.
With the final seconds coming down to uncontrollable tears. 2 years apart. Can you even imagine being apart from your kids, husband, and sister that long? Her boys are now 5 and 10. Her 20-month-old daughter was born here in the United States and is meeting her father, aunt, and brothers for the first time.
I am so excited.
What was the moment
I have seen my children after 2 years. Thank you for all the people that helped me is here. Before I came here, I am thinking about the American is kind people for big heart. Today I understand this is true.
When asked in the 2 years, did she truly believe her family would be reunited?
Yes, because I understand as God has helped me one day. I am pray all the time that God has helped me. You open for my children as one door.
Which is why you can probably understand why this family picture means everything. Latifa and her husband have no words when it comes to Roxanne Welsh, Judy Smart, Senator Bill Cassidy's staff, and the countless others who made today possible.
They are changed my life, my family's life, my baby's life. I am so happy today.
Yes, I am happy. من تشکر میکنم از جناب سناتور
Special thanks to the people of United States to being always nice to the people of Afghanistan.
Between everyone wiping away joyous tears, it's a day worth simply taking in.
We got 4 people out of Afghanistan.
What I really, really loved was seeing those little boys picking up their little sister that they didn't even know and carrying her around. I thought that was the sweetest thing.
Things we may take for granted, like the basic necessities of a roof over our heads or a meal around the table, are far from basic for this family. It's all truly a wish that did come true 2 years later. In Baton Rouge, with Unfiltered with Kieran, I'm Kieran Chawla.